So for your third experiment, this is where you need your ball, you need your measuring tape, and probably some tape to mark some things off on the floor. Again, use painter's tape so you're not damaging floors, okay? Do not use duct tape for any of these, okay? For markings, because it will leave that gooey residue behind on the floor and not be something that your parents will be happy about. So our goal here is to try and get a track that's about 4 meters long, 400 centimeters. And we're gonna mark it off at every 50 centimeters. So to do that, take your measuring tape, set it on the grounds, then you're gonna put a piece of tape to kind of be your starting line, okay, at the 0 mark. And then you'll put another one at 50. Like so. Another one at 100. And then move your measuring tape. Move your measuring, so you put 100, 50, 0, 50, 100, and then keep repeating that process. Make your way across. Okay. You'll end up with marks going all the way out to 4 meters again, like I said. So we keep extending this out if we finished it. So the keys for this whole experiment are pretty simple. We want that ball to roll as straight as possible, and we want to make sure we need to start it behind the line. We don't want to get that initial push, the initial acceleration from what we're doing. Now, you pretty careful. Don't roll it super fast because you're not going to be able to keep track of the time, okay? So give it a nice gentle roll, okay? And then you're going to start the timer as soon as it passes that first mark, and then you're going to hit the lap button every time it passes another mark, okay? So I would start the ball, start the timer, lap, 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 lap. Once you have all those individual lap times, the software is going to add those times up and end up creating a position versus time graph. So basically telling you when the ball gets to each of the individual points. So a basketball will work okay. Maybe a little more solid ball might work a little bit better. If you have something like a marble, that'd work pretty well. If you have something like a lacrosse ball, that'll work great. Either just kind of solid and dense would be ideal. But if you don't have that, that's fine. We will kind of see that play out in the data, and we'll see that kind of in some variability as we go and attack this whole thing when we're done with everybody's stuff.